When's the due date on this, Renee, by the way?
Good morning, children.
Morning.
I had the joy of teaching all of our kids to read.
My appointment is at 8 o'clock. What time is yours? 8 o'clock too.
For me, homeschooling was about taking that little person and developing every talent they have. I was so dedicated to our family, and I was passionate about it. I loved it. I did it because I loved it. But in that whole process, I lost who I was. There was something that needed to be kindled. I needed something so out there. I had this one-liner that would go through my head, and it was, one day I'm going to. And I filled in that blank with race a car. I was 56. I knew nothing about cars. I knew nothing about racing. I knew myself well enough that if I had been telling myself that, I had to go do it. I've never been a person who's enjoyed American muscle cars. You know, they're the big horsepower, they're real loud, this kind of car, right? It's never appealed to me. Porsche has this mystique. It has those curves. If you just look at the shape of that car, it looks like a she. There's a lot of power in it and femininity to it. There's both combined right there. My husband and I, we were with his cousin, Kenny. I probably said something like, I want to start racing. Kenny said to me, oh, great, Renee, that's a great idea. And he straightway went to Cars and Coffee. That's the thing that people bring their cars and they have a little ride, they have coffee and they chat about their cars. Now, I know he wouldn't have done that if I was younger and if I hadn't been a woman. I know he wouldn't have said that. But it was, you know, this is what she means. Because she can't mean the other thing. There's no way she means the other thing. Someone mentioned this race, the La Carrera Panamericana, and I thought, oh, it's in Mexico. I get to travel. I love it, I get to travel. 7 days, and I'm gonna get to go on roads, and I'm gonna get to drive fast. First morning at the first race, 2 brothers in a car, and one of the brothers died, and people going off cliffs literally a couple days later. I'd start every morning on my knees, praying on the ground. My body would be shaking. There was so much fear, and it wasn't just fear of the danger of racing, it was the fear of failing, not being able to do it, not having it in myself. You have to be in that tunnel, focus 100%. It's your life, and if you're having a navigator, it's his life. And it's in my hands, and it's in my feet. And of course, there's the adrenaline of it, but the mastery of it and the power of it. You just feel so alive.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
I really did put who I was on hold. And my family didn't know who I was. And it wasn't until this time, and I started having the opportunity to do things I'm passionate about, that they found out who their mom is. I've changed so much through this experience, and it's been totally enveloped in this car. We've been beat up, we've had to be repaired, we've been changed, we've done all these things together, we've developed, right? So it's totally my alter ego. We're going to take this car, and she's going to race on every single continent of this world. Whether it's in La Carrera or it's in East Africa, you see how it affects people. It gives them something big in their life. And then when they see, whoa, it's a woman doing this, It makes them think, hey, I could do something different than what the box would have me be in. I can be and do beyond what I imagine for myself and other people imagine for me.